Okay, so let's talk Centesimus Annus. Pope St. John Paul II wrote this in 1989 as a 100-year anniversary for Rerum Novarum, which was written in 1889, sorry, and he talks a lot about the clashing ideal between the East and the West, but the importance of the individual is a huge emphasis in his letter, because both ideals are based on how they treat individuals, which is where both ideals also go wrong. The ideals he talks about are collectivism and consumerism. Both degrade the individual if taken too far. But if you get to the spot in between that the church is at, then you should be fine. Collectivism in the East has Marxist communist roots, and your worth comes from your work, so not necessarily how you are just worth yourself as a person, that you are worth a lot as a person, but you need to be useful, and this leads to a lack of moral property, because when you treat someone like a mule, you don't get a mule, a house or TV, treat the family like they're human people. So you don't have land, you don't have property, and you're poor. And you shouldn't be poor. You should have money, and you should have property, and you should be able to develop yourself and your family and enjoy your life. Consumerism doesn't do exactly the same thing, because with collectivism, the state is controlling everything. Here it happens more with businesses, corporation, and lack of the state interacting. In the West, you have capitalism, free market goods, and your worth is based on materials. So if you're richer, or even have money to be able to buy products, you are worth more than the poor. The poor should be able to take part in this free market and buy products and consume, but they can't get out of there because big companies are exploiting the fact that they have no education, and they are using them for cheap labor because they'll do anything to get any money just to live. Living is a problem. They're working out of survival, which is the same in collectivism, but the state is running everything and the state has all the land. This is possible through atheism, and it's not as far-fetched as you think. The individual needs to be treated with respect and dignity, and with no God, collectivism and consumerism have the power to treat individuals as commodities. So what happens is, without God, there's no objective truth. So they can treat individuals however they want. With God, though, the individual is created in God's image, and it is wrong to treat individuals the way individuals are being treated in the collectivist and consumerist societies. So because you are created in the image of God, you have rights. Obviously, work is essential. Work should not be something you do out of survival, and especially when workers are having more specialized skills. It's easy for people to treat workers as commodities. Now, the God-given rights you have as a worker are living wage for your family, the right to unionize, and free time for your spiritual life. Your living wage needs to be able to pay for your family, your property, and you shouldn't have to be scraping by constantly. The state should be ensuring your rights anyways, so if any of these rights are unmet, then you have a right to unionize, because they should have been. The state, as an extension of God's authority, should include keeping your rights and best interest. And then, of course, you need free time. You need work, you need a weekend, you need to have to relax, you need to pray. And if you're working all the time, you can't do that because you're focused on other things. So, it's a good time for free time. And then, if you have any questions, let me know. That's it. I'm presenting this class today, but ciao for now.